Hey there, amazing friends! Get ready for a thrilling adventure in the learning fun zone, where every day brings a new opportunity to learn and have a blast.
Hey there, fellow Scratch explorers. Welcome back to our coding journey in Learning Fun Zone. My name is Harshada, and today we are diving deep into the magical world of loops. So, are you ready to make your code do the cha cha cha? Loops are like our secret dance moves in coding. They help us groove through repetitive tasks with style. So, buckle up before we are about to loop our way into some serious fun and learning. It's a fundamental concept in programming. They allow a set of instructions to be repeated multiple times, often with slight variations. Loops allow developers to automate repetitive tasks in code, reducing the amount of redundant code that needs to be written. The use of loops increases the efficiency of code by eliminating the need of repetitive lines of code. This makes the code more concise and easy to read, write, and maintain. Now, in Scratch, we have special blocks for loops. We have got repeat block, the forever block, and the repeat until block. The repeat block helps us to do things a certain number of times. The forever block keeps things going on, and repeat until block stops when we say so. So, as we discussed, repeat block allows you to specify number of times that a set of instructions should be repeated. This is useful for automating repetitive tasks such as moving sprites, playing sounds, and generating random numbers. Now let us see some examples of repeat block. Now let us see one example of repeat block. Let me play this. So here we have used this repeat 7 times, right? So it will greet us 7 times hello. Whenever the green flag is clicked, the repeat block will repeat these two set of statements. So it will wait for 1 second and say hello for 0.5 seconds. So it will say hello 7 times after waiting 0.5 seconds. So this is a simple example to understand the repeat block. Okay, so let us see one more example to understand loops. The cat is saying let's go, and the backdrop is changing. Oh, no one is awake. I'm going back to bed, and the backdrop is changing. Now this is going again and again in a loop. Let us see the code now. So here we are repeating this set of all instructions 10 times. So this code will run 10 times, and we will switch the backdrop, we will add some conversation statements, and we will repeat this code for moving and changing the costume to 10 times.
Before we dive deeper into this topic, guess what? There's more super cool coding stuff waiting for you on our channel. You got it! If you're all about learning Scratch step by step, don't miss our special playlist, Coding for Kids, the ABCs of Scratch coding. It's like learning the secrets of coding magic. And hey, if you're super excited to join us in making awesome projects, you've got to follow our playlist Fun with Scratch, step-by-step projects for kids. These playlists are like hidden treasure chests filled with amazing coding adventures, just waiting for awesome kids like you.
Forever block is in Scratch is used to execute a set of instructions continuously, repeating the process indefinitely. This block is commonly used to keep sprites moving, playing music, or generating random numbers. Be careful when using forever block as it can create an infinite loop that may crash your project. Now we will see two examples for forever block. So let us try to run this example. So isn't it fun? So these are two kangaroos and we are trying to run them. We are trying to animate them using forever block. So for animation we have some GIF images. So these are different images with some slight difference in them. So all these images are around 14 images. So if we move these images continuously, it will give us animation effect, right? So here we can see when this green flag is clicked, we are using the forever block and we are using next costume. So this is a forever loop, so it will go on running. So if we click on this one as well, so this one as well, so both these kangaroos will keep on running and we will just move these images one by one. Isn't it fun? So most of the times we can animate the costumes using the forever loop. So we have already studied how to play this Pong game, right? So we have the video for this in our channel. So here we are using this Pong game and we are continuously checking a condition if that particular butterfly is touching the paddle. So for checking continuous conditions we have to use forever loop. So we need to check if we want to check any condition in a game, so most of the times we can use this forever loop in games as well. The repeat until block. The repeat until block in Scratch allows you to specify a condition that must be met before the loop is terminated. This is useful when you need to perform a set of instructions until a certain condition is met, such as moving a sprite until it reaches a certain point on the screen. This is the forever block. Now we will check about the repeat until block. So we will try to run this. So this is a dinosaur game until block, right? So if it is a repeat until block, it will keep on doing that particular task inside that loop until that condition is met. So if that condition is satisfied, it will come out of that loop and go to the next statement. So let us try again. So here it will keep on executing this statement. Do you want to go to the dinosaur party and wait? But if the answer is yes, this condition is satisfied and it should go to the next statement. So let us see. Perfect. So it is coming out and it is going to the next statement. So this is the repeat until loop. So we have one more example here. So here the car is moving, right? So the car is moving and whenever it is touching this stop sprite, then it is stopping. So if it is touching the stop, it is stopping the execution. So this is a clear understanding of a repeat until block. So we will see loop examples. So for playing music, which loop will we use? We will use forever loop. And for maze game we can use repeat until loop, so that until that particular condition is met it will move, otherwise it will stop. And for animation of characters or sprites we will use which block? Yes, we will use forever block. Nested loops. Nested loops are loops that are placed inside the loops. This allows you to create more complex patterns and designs as well as execute a set of instructions multiple times in a single loop. So we are using loops inside loops in nested loops. So let us see some examples for that as well. So here we have some examples for nested loop. Let us play this one. So the cat is saying we will see the butterfly dance now. Okay, so the butterfly is gliding and then it is dancing. So here we can see the code for the butterfly. Okay, so let us go here. So we have used repeat block 10 times, and inside the repeat block we are using repeat block 15 times again, and inside the inner repeat block we are changing the costume of the butterfly for 0.1 seconds. So that way the butterfly will move, and then after that repeat block we are using glide. So it will glide 10 times, and in between it will change the costume. In this way we can see this is a nested loop. You can see one more example. So we can use nested loops for drawing beautiful patterns and designs. So let us see this example. So here we are using the pen up and pen down, and we are repeating this for 40 times, and we are changing the pen color, and we are moving and turning it to 50 degrees, right? So in this way we are using different patterns and we are trying to create a design using nested loops. Now, best practices in loops. So when creating loops in Scratch, it is important to follow best practices to keep your code organized and efficient. Use descriptive variable names, comment your code, and test your loops thoroughly before deploying them in your program. Let's put loops into action. We will make music play, create maze games, and bring animated characters to life. It's going to be epic. So, feeling up for a challenge? Try making a super cool game with loops. Use your creativity and make something awesome. And remember, it's important to keep your code organized and test it out. Don't forget to be creative and have fun with loops. So, we have understood loops are a powerful tool in Scratch that can help you automate tasks, reduce redundant code, and create visually stunning programs. With practice and experimentation, you can become a master of loops and take your Scratch programming skills to the next level.
Awesome coders! If you're having a blast, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our cool coding adventures. Just click that subscribe button and ring the bell. Keep learning, keep coding, and always have tons of fun.